Okay, y'all, so this is my bling room. It is actually the corner of my son's room. As you can see, we share one side of the room, and this is the other side of the room. So this is my son's, both of my son's room, Cameron and Trace, but they do not do anything but sleep in here. So with that being said, I can use this other half for this. And he actually was pretty cool with it. He thought it was pretty cool that I was going to be sharing a room with him because for some reason Trace just thinks I hung the moon sometimes, but he tries to play like hard like I don't, or like he doesn't think that. So anyway, let's just get back to this. What I started with, as y'all know, most of y'all know that I started with a pegboard, a simple fold out pegboard. Here it is. This was my first ever pegboard. So I made it, went to Lowe's, got some pegboard, and I trimmed it out, measured it out, used my common sense, basic math, and put these little strips on the back to attach the little doors. So that was my first pegboard. It did me about 2 months. So then I went to a big pegboard in my daughter's room, stood up on a, what do you call it, one of those clothing racks that you can get, and now also made that one, and I will make this for anybody else that needs one, but I still use this. So I ended up getting a grid wall. You can order them off of Amazon. It's a great investment, and I think it makes it look more airy, gives it a better background than a pegboard does. But so what I did was I mounted these. I measured and I mounted these up on the wall. Each little section, I think every 3 foot I would put one of those. So yeah, when we do eventually take these down, my son's gonna have a lot of holes in his walls, but there's nothing I can't putty up and paint over. I'm a jack of all trades. I can do it all. So that is my first ever rank up director, and I am so close to being premiere director. I'm so excited about it too. So I have it kind of color coordinated with the different styles. I have all the acrylics together, yellows and teals and blacks. Kind of keep it a little bit organized, so when I show my stuff, I'll know where everything's at. And that's my dress form. This is my dream board, as most of y'all know or seen. I wish to have that much inventory come in at one time. I wish to have 100 viewers at one time. I wish to go to Las Vegas for convention next year. And some of these are just motivational quotes. I wish to hit Elite, Life of the Party. That's a big group of them. I wish to be in Crown Club 25, which is 25 personally sponsored under me. I wish to have a paparazzi boutique one day. And I have my girls up here because they are my motivation for, they will be set up in life one day. They'll have a really big head start because I will be successful one day at this, and they might want to follow in my footsteps. So these are my shelves, and as you can see, you see little names on it, on these little tubs. These are people that want their buckets held for them to add, because they're not ready to ship off yet. They are still adding to their inventory as it comes in. These are pieces down here that I try to just get a few unwrapped and in the background and to show, but I like, if I can, to keep them in the wrappers because they ship off better and they're packaged better that way. If if they're not packaged like that when I send them off, I just usually put them in my little clear Ziploc bags and send them off, the little jury bags. So I start my live by putting my camera on this mount right here, and it mounts and it keeps it still. And then I'll get on my computer, I'll get on my Facebook, and I'll share my video from another device onto my group page, because Facebook doesn't allow you to share your video to two different spots on one device. So I'll share it to my group page, and my viewers will be a little bit more. This is my professional lighting. I only paid like $50 for 2 of these, and all it has is this big massive light bulb in there. It's just what the photographers or live video people use. Let me plug it up so y'all can see. Guys, I've only been doing this 5 months. I did get a credit card. I did invest in all of these things because they will pay for themselves eventually. I did not pay for all of this with the beginning of my paparazzi money. Not all of it anyway. So I stand it up on that so it can see me. But so before I go live, I always put that light up. See, do y'all see how much better the light is when it's on? See how professional that is? And I also put myself by some natural light. So if it's daytime, when I do my live, I'll have some natural light coming in too, because that's always the best. Natural light is great. That's why photographers like to use natural light outside in the morning and at evening time, because that's when it's the best lighting. So if you can get your little spot close by a window, and if you can invest $50 in 2 of these, one of them's put up down there because I really don't need 2 of them, but it did come with 2. If you can invest in this, it's a great investment. I know it will take some time for you guys to invest, but it is coming. Your time is coming. Your time for this is coming. This was a dream for me at one time. I wanted so bad this background. And I worked my butt off, and I did get it. And you guys can do the same. I keep my rings up here. Keep all of my Paparazzi Live numbers. These were my first set of numbers. And I kind of started showing more than 100 pieces alive, so I ended up having to get the next set, which is 100 to 200. And my pens and stuff to write my little share drawing names down for when they share my live video. I did get a sign made backwards for my live videos. Still really haven't used it yet, but it says everything's $5 less Flamingle, and if you can tell, it is wrote backwards for your live video. That one's wrote backwards as well. But the camera is mirror image, so it picks it up as such. Alright guys, just wanted to show you what it's like 5-6 months down the road if you rock your business. Work at it, don't give up, don't get discouraged. You'll get a lot of scrapes and bruises on the way, but I promise it will all be worth it in the end. So here you go. Bye. Love y'all guys.